Hi guys, and welcome to podcast number 16. I'm Steve.
I'm Merc.
I'm Harry.
I'm Jay.
And this week we will be discussing what have we been playing, Twitch and other channel plans, as well as if you made a game, what would it be? Or in Jay's case, if he had made a game, what did he wish it was?
Because I kind of make games.
Yeah. So, let's start with the easy one.
What have we been playing?
So what have we been playing this week? I look at Merc, he looks back at me. I've been playing Mortal Kombat 10, just like we saw on the Twitch stream, which we shambalized and showed how scrubby we really are.
Shambalized.
It was an enjoyable car crash.
I'm sad I missed it.
It was an enjoyable car crash. I managed to learn a few combos since then, and I can now pull off a fatality or two. Ooh. My days of entering Evo are coming to a never. I do not have the speed or reflexes for that shit, but that game is
Isn't it the
fun.
wrong game?
Call your mum. Tell her you can do a move. She'll be so proud.
Yes, she will.
And then she'll be like, I already thought you moved! Don't fucking come back!
Yeah, pretty much. Go on then, smart ass, what you been playing?
See, I've got an awkward one now, because you've already said MKX. And apart from
Metal Gear X.
Fuck that shit. Apart from MKX, I've been playing guitar.
Okay, what have you been doing with your guitar then? What have you been playing? Just says what have you been playing. It doesn't say what games.
Marble Zone.
Hey?
Marble Zone.
It's game related. It counts.
Hey!
It counts.
Yeah. Yeah, it counts.
Yeah, I finally got halfway through the guitar parts now. And it's like, oh, the Whitley.
The Whitley?
The Whitley.
As in what? What, the bit where it goes... So that bit. Welcome to FireButton does acapella.
Acapella word.
It's going to be great when I manage to get a new bass, and what we're going to do is we're just going to podcast me and Mike jamming. It's like, okay, here's the Toe Jam and Earl theme. Jay, can you play anything else? No!
So you're mid Marble Zone and just hear dip 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 dip. Alright.
Yeah.
So what have you been playing then?
Well, I've been kicking it old school, far
playing
too
everything.
old school. Yeah, I've been playing so many things. That's why I hesitated to answer. But I've been playing it really old school with some Fatal Fury.
Oh shit, not Street Fighter.
Some pre-King of Fighters. I actually went through the entirety of Fatal Fury Special, which is like Fatal Fury 2 with knobs on, just to get to the last boss. Bullshit though it all is, just to hear a sort of chiptune rendition of, is it Desiree from Requiem?
Desiree. Yeah, Mozart's Requiem Mass.
Yeah.
He gets that in 98 as well, doesn't it? It's Krauser.
No, he gets it in 96.
Well, what does he get? He gets a classical theme in 98.
Oh, mind you, no, he's not in 98.
It's 98 all, man.
It's 98 Ultimate Match, so I have no idea because I don't own that.
No, probably the same too.
But yeah, I've come to the conclusion that Wolfgang Krauser is awesome.
After Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Well, yeah, that's clear. But he's awesome and should be in more. Fatal Fury 2, on the other hand, is clunky as shit, and it was a task and a half getting through it. Well, Fatal Fury Special. And next I'm going to try the first game, which is even clunkier, even shitter.
It's supposed to be more like akin to Street Fighter 1 levels of stuff.
Yeah, it was the same director, the guy from Capcom that did Street Fighter 1, that is grade A, why did this shit get a sequel? He basically jumped ship to SNK before Street Fighter 2 was a thing, and did his own sort of follow-up on the same format. So you got one punch button, one kick button, it's kind of plot-based, there's a limited amount of single-player characters, and it's clunky as shit. But hey, there are no Fatal Fury, no Terry Bogard, no King of Fighters.
I can live with... No, I can't live with that.
No, you can't. You can't.
Okay.
I've just got to chip in a bit late, but I love that story. This is why I love FireButton. We played all the way through this bullshitly clunky difficult game to get to the last boss to hear music, because FireButton Gaming does not fucking believe in YouTube.
We do, we're here.
You can
do it properly!
You can YouTube it, which is kind of cheap, but then you can get to it yourself, and you can hear it through your own TV speakers
Or better
instead
yet.
of a crappy laptop.
Better yet, we could do it on a video, and then they can watch us get to it, and then they can do both at the same time.
Yeah, we should do that. I should totally be forced to play through Fatal Fury Special again. Yes.
Okay, what have you been playing, Harry?
I've still been playing some Geometry Wars, or at least I was up until our Xbox actually red-ringed last night. It's okay, we got a replacement, it's all cool. But I was actually on the bus listening to some Final Fantasy IX music and thinking, yeah, I should probably actually play that, because I play it every few years or so, and it's been a while, so yeah, I'm actually thinking I'm maybe getting some Final Fantasy on.
Is it pronounced Zidane or Zidane?
I call it Zidane. If the name is anything to go by, I think it's supposed to be pronounced Zidane, but who the fuck pronounces it Zidane?
Footballers.
Well, I pronounce it Zidane, motherfucker.
Alright, so on to the big one, Twitch and our channel plans. We have recently started up a Twitch account, and our plan is to try and stream at least once a week. I know Tom's definitely going to be doing his tank stream whenever he can, internet willing. On our side, probably going to be either Fridays or Saturdays. I don't want to give out definite dates.
We're still feeling it out, so, bear with us while we get the hang of this shit.
Yeah, but YouTube will still be always a focus. I mean, it's where we started. We'll probably be here until we die.
I think where the idea is, after we've done a Twitch stream, what we're going to do is basically edit it and, I don't know if the whole thing is putting up or if we're just editing the best highlights and putting them on YouTube, but either way, we want to try and get this Twitch streams on YouTube after the fact. So hopefully, if you don't want to do Twitch, you're not going to miss out.
Yeah, if it's unless it's like something particularly unique, which we announce a couple of days in advance. If it's something special that we may want to do just for Twitch, but that'll be a few and far between.
So keep your ears out.
Yeah,
and your eyes open.
Another thing we've been
legs open.
Thanks, Jay. We've been hearing a lot about how Scrub Club's going to happen, so we're going to have to figure out some more plans.
We have some plans. They kind of got put on hold because I think Merc was taking a break, and then me and Jay were going to take it over, and sort of in the middle of planning
and then I became busy because of game making stuff. But my wind down from game making is to take an arcade stick and beat the shit out of people.
So we're going to turn that into a thing, hopefully. So, again, apologies for the delays on that one. It is in the works, but we're going to try and step up with that.
Yeah.
Scrub Club, for anybody that hasn't heard or seen the trailer or whatever, the basic idea is, because fighting games, they're neat, they look great, not everybody can play them. We decided, well, it's going to be great if there's a really accessible and easy to follow series of videos that just gets people from that what the fuck am I doing stage to being able to just compete on a couch with their friends.
Yeah, we're not on about getting you to tournament level or anything. Just, sofa gaming.
Yeah.
Sofa gaming level, it's better than tournament.
We're all about sofa gaming.
Admittedly, if we can, we'll get Mike to teach you how to do the Daigo parry. Not sure how.
You say that, and Jay's the one that's done it. I just always fuck up on the last two hits.
What, you haven't done it yet? I thought you did.
Well, I've done it in arcade mode. I've not done the challenge. I managed to fluke it once because Daigo, the actual challenge, you're facing left. Well, I was in arcade mode facing right, and I thought, fuck it, I've got a bar. I'm just going to step away. Launched it. I did it. I threw my controller on the floor. I got a little bit hype. Forgot to finish the fight, and then I thought,
well, you're not in fucking Halo 3, are you? Wasn't that the tagline? Finish the fight. I'm pretty sure it was. Carry on. Sorry.
I don't want to anymore. You ruined
Finish the anecdote. Jeez.
Yeah, long story short, I did it in arcade mode and I got a bit pissed off that I didn't have proof. Because Jay had sent me a picture where he'd done it. And it was like,
yeah.
fuck!
I was really proud of the fact that, because it was still on Xbox Live Arcade, I got the thing, and it's like the second day I own it, I'd beaten that challenge, which we are referring to the Evo Moment 37 challenge, which is to parry a super art by Chun-Li and launch into a combo.
I'm going to just channel Tom and say I parried a Hadouken once.
But, for those who are like me and don't know shit about fighting games, please don't let any of this scare you off. I don't know what Daigo 37 parry Chun-Li move is or something. We're just going to keep it simple. And
I think you knew what a Chun-Li was once.
Once. I thought I was. I think it was a Tuesday.
Okay.
I think a Chun-Li was something I ate.
That's chutney.
Ew, I never eat chutney, you heathen.
This chutney's kicking my ass!
Parry it, clearly, and then super it.
That's it, you put chutney towards me, you'll just get hand like, fuck you, chutney.
On that. Right. So, if you made a game, what would it be?
I have one. Okay, so you know I really fucking love R-Type, right?
That has been mentioned on one or two occasions.
Well, in case you missed it, I really fucking love R-Type. You know, shock horror. But you know, like, I was thinking, you know the bit with the gummy ship in Kingdom Hearts and the first one, where it's kind of like rail shooter but almost slightly Panzer Dragoon-y, where you're sort of like going third person facing forward.
With the ultimate space tractor.
Yeah, the Bass Tractor. Check that out. It's on our Kingdom Hearts Let's Play. But, I'm kind of curious to see what an R-Type game would look like in that.
So you want to make a Panzer Dragoon
a
R-Type?
third-person Panzer shoosty R-Type game. Because,
So basically that's taking Panzer Dragoon and adjusting the art style to fit R-Types.
Well, I don't know much about Panzer Dragoon, but on about upping it. So it's more linear. It's basically just forward, things are coming towards you. You can dodge things a bit and shoot and whatever. But, you know, sort of like upping the sort of strategy with various shots and the force and stuff. And I mean, obviously, I might have to invent a slightly unique way of overcoming the mechanic for that perspective. But you know, I'm kind of curious. You know, I love side-scrolling shoot 'em ups. I love R-Type the way it is. Wouldn't change a thing. But I am kind of curious as to what it would be like that.
So you like chocolate ice cream, and you figure I might try it with this different sauce this time.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. So yeah, that's what I would do.
See, I'm kind of awkward because I'm a bit of a I'll try anything video gamer except for sports games because I find them a bit boring.
Yeah, but it's not what you're trying. It's
no. But
what would you want to make?
But no, if I was to make something, I don't know. It changes, like for the fucking.
What would you want to make right now?
Right now.
Right now.
I had an idea in my head for a side-scrolling beat 'em up where you can choose a character through each individual stage, and you can get different character progressions and a lot of moves, fatalities, and stuff like that. Because Mortal Kombat's on the brain, you can basically get EXP and stuff with different characters. But each character's got their own strengths and weaknesses, so they can be more useful on certain levels than others. So you have to kind of pick tactically who you want to use for where. And if you lose a character, they're gone for the entire campaign.
Permadeath.
Yeah, permadeath.
Fuck Axel.
Yeah. You send Axel in on level 1.
Hang on, to sort of break this down, you'd want to do like a party-based, almost role-play game style scrolling beat 'em up, where members of your party are prone to permadeath.
Mm-hmm.
That actually sounds kind of cool.
Well, I'm not just a pretty face, Jeff. I do have some good ideas. No, I don't know. It's just
It's cute because he said just.
Yeah. Why don't you make them?
Because I have the coding abilities of a dead llama.
Me
So
too.
does Jay.
Yeah.
And he makes games.
There are tools.
Yeah, I mean, if I can find the capacity, maybe I'll give it a go. I mean, Mugen's awesome. I want to toy around with.
I
The
still
whole
want to
villager
see your
fighting
Doom
thing.
Builder shit.
Oh,
Because
God.
seriously, the world needs more Steve scrolling textures.
Scrolling textures.
That's being saved.
It's already in like one of the Doom Let's Plays, I'm sure. Might have destroyed the
Steve
studio.
just threw his socks in a shower of fluff.
Yeah,
Thanks, Steve.
sweaty, cheesy feet for the audio. They can't smell that. It's okay.
Yeah, they can't smell it. The sock that went about an inch away from my fucking nose, though.
Speaking of projectile socks, which has no actual lead in, what's your idea?
See, now this is a weird one for me, because I've only ever thought about making one game.
Ever.
And essentially, yeah. Just, I had one idea, and it weren't even an idea for a game, it was just a character. And the closest game that I played that sort of represents how I was thinking about it was Yakuza 4.
What's
Okay.
that?
It's very
no
similar
idea.
to Shenmue.
Oh, I have no idea what that is either.
Right,
I live
basically,
under
Kind
a
of
rock,
open world-ish.
If it ain't asteroids, I don't want to know.
Basic GTA without the GTA.
Oh, right, got it.
all the fights take place in like pocket dimensions, which is a bit weird. Like it's sort of you're playing Yakuza, you're walking around a busy Japanese street. Some dickhead literally starts a fight with you because he thinks you looked at him funny.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
literal start of the fight.
So is this set in Mansfield?
No, it's set in like not Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
Because Mansfield, where all the Yakuza hang out.
Yeah. Alright, okay, go on.
Yeah, it's like a It's easier to explain it in Shenmue terms. I don't know why I fucking said Yakuza, but it's open world RPG, like it's quite plot driven, and you end up in these situations where you have to fight, and when you're in the fights, Shenmue invented QTEs, so
Quick time events.
if I had have made Shenmue, then Resident Evil 6 owes me a fucking ton. But
hammer the buttons and we go. Sorry.
I know Steve said before, like, you didn't get the point of Shenmue because all the fights were quick time events. You didn't get far enough. Because you get into some fights where you end up, like, you'll be against 3 or 4 people and it turns into Virtual Fighter or
Okay.
Tekken. And the way that works is fucking brilliant.
So what you actually want is Tekken Force mode with a story?
Tekken Force mode meets Shenmue by way of Yakuza face stomping, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And cigarette flicking. If I remember right, there's a really cool move in Yakuza.
That is the best move in Yakuza.
Go on, I'll give him a rundown, just for those who don't know.
Right, basically, Kiryu, he's got this random input. If you press down on the D-pad for Yakuza 4, it'll spark up a cigarette.
We do not condone smoking, by the way. Go on.
And if your special move gauge is full, while you have the cigarette in your mouth, it only lasts until you get hit. But if someone runs towards you, you press your special move button, and the camera sort of fades away. Kiryu is stood there with the most bored look on his face. The guy runs towards him, and he just casually spits the cigarette out. Tiny little burn on the cheek, the camera zooms out, and Kiryu's like 2 foot in the air, just Superman punching the fuck out of them. It's great.
Fair enough.
What about you, Jay, Mr. Game?
Yeah,
What's your name?
I have the adapted question because if I want to make a game, I'll make a game. So,
Ooh.
the adapted question is...
What
If
game
you had
would
made a game, what would it be?
What game would you wish you had made?
Now this is actually kind of a difficult one because there are so many I wish I would have had some input on. And I think I'm going to have to plump with Darkstalkers.
Shit, I was expecting Doom. I was actually expecting Doom.
No, I actually wish that, maybe I was too young for Darkstalkers Night Warriors, which is the second one, or Darkstalkers 3. But, if I hit my 20s and they did a Darkstalkers 4, and somehow they were in England, whatever. But yeah, I would have loved to have been on that team. To suggest characters, to test, to suggest combos and things. I'd love to do that.
So you wish you could have had some input on if they make a new Darkstalkers. You'd want to be a part of that.
Yeah, just for like the idea generation and the fact that it's fucking Darkstalkers. It's quite clear. I love my 2D beat 'em ups. You've got this cartoon comic strip style horror gothic, really funny beat 'em up Darkstalkers, and like hell yeah, I'd love to make that.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
So if I had input on a game and I made a game, it'd probably be Command & Conquer for me, because it's one of my childhood favourites, but I don't know. Strategy games, innit?
That's because you modded it for bastard tanks.
I did, and I also made the most fantastic tank here. Drive out your war factory, and then it just goes straight into the fucking sky, because I set the fucking hover setting too high. It was fantastically stupid.
Now I must go! My planet needs me.
The tank version, yeah, pretty much. Well, this has been the FireButton Podcast.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.